Hey everyone,
Protocol, where are you?
we turn her down. This is Dying Demon coming in to just do a quick little video for YouTube. Yeah, I know YouTube, weird, still exists, right? Um, but in Genshin Impact, I have a friend who's been struggling with the Oceanid, which happens. It is not an easy boss. It's a DPS check. So I've got Barbara for healing. She's just there as emergency. Please coming with his cleanup because I do suck at this game and I still make really stupid mistakes. Also, ignore the fact I have 109 of those. I did not mean to craft 99 of them. Anywho, and so let's take a look at what we got here. So Lisa and Traveler are the two main ones that I use for this. Both are at level 80. They're part of my free-to-play squad. I am mostly free-to-play using just the primo gems you get for it, but I do take part of the Wealth and Moon and the Battle Pass. And so I do get quite a bit of extra primo gems from that. And then I've gotten a few donations that I've dropped towards it. Wasn't my own money, but it's still money you spent in it. So I'm not entirely free to play. And those donations actually got me Jean, Diluc, and Zhongli. So the rest is basically free to play stuff that I've been getting. And most of it's only C1, except for Chong, who is maxed out, and Sucrose, who is maxed out. Anywho, later. Okay, so Lisa, I have at level 80. She is one that everyone has. Same as Traveler, he's level 80. Now her weapon is simply an emerald ore, a orb, a 3-star level 80 rank 5. Upon causing a vaporization, electro charge, frozen, or a hydro infused swirl, uh, or hydro swirl reaction, increase attack by 40%. This is not a great weapon for her. I need to change it. Like, I actually think I have, like, this would still be a better weapon than that. Heck, this would be a better weapon. But for now, she has a rank 5 elemental orb. This would be better for Sucrose than anyone. Now, artifact wise, she has a complete instructor set. That's it. That's all she has is an instructor set, and it's not even maxed out. Like I have 0 on this, which is her crit damage, attack, etc., etc. There are other builds. There are other ways. Whatever you feel is good. Can I actually add anything? I cannot. Okay. So just go with that. As for constellation, she's C0. She has no other constellation. And as for her talents, she's got level 7 lightning touch, which it's being held up by this and these. She's got level 5 Violet Arc, 6 Violet Arc, and I'm just shy of you, darn. And she's level 5 Lightning Rose. She will be my main damage dealer. Now, my Traveler, for his attributes, he's got some decent equipment on him. Nothing great, but nothing horrible. Weapon-wise, he's using a rank 5 Fillet Blade. So it has Gash, which does 50, has a 50% chance to deal 400% attack damage to a single target. It can only occur once every 11 seconds, so that is important to know. But that 400% means that I sometimes do 2 to 3,000 damage instead of 6,000. It's useful, but for the most part, not what I'm using them for. In fact, let's see. Artifact has a mixed bag. So I have rank like level 16 on everything Exile except for the watch, which is I think it's an instructor piece. Yeah, I just threw that on him. It gives him HP, attack percentage, and defense. Constellation, of course, I've maxed out its Geo Constellation. Once again, if you have a better Geo character like Ningguang, use her. Or heck, if you're good with Zhongli, use Zhongli. But for the sake of free to play, I'm gonna be saying Traveler. As for his talents, these are this is level 5, but his thing brings up to level 8, and then level 6 on this, which I need a Forest of All and Psy, which never drops. Sorry. Yeah, they're gonna be my main two. You use the Traveler's Geo ability to crystallize, and that way you don't take damage against the water enemies. That's what Ning Wang is for as well. And Lisa, just because she can unleash lightning and she can hit aerial enemies. This makes these two really, really good. Amber is absolute crap at this boss. If you're good at it with Amber, I'm good. I'm proud of you, but I cannot. I said, Barbara, she's just here for the emergency heals. Speaking of, where is the... There it is. I'm gonna say, where the hell is the sparkly point? Now, you can use food for this. I normally do. I want to see how far I can get without using buff foods. I have not actually fought this boss in a while. I have so much crap and upgrade materials from it that because I farmed it while I was a lower world level. I'm world level 45, by the way. I kind of just stopped there. Okay, the one thing about Traveler you're going to learn is I hate the way his attack and his E are directional. So like I said, I take damage. Okay, now I've got the shield. Just electrocharge the hell out of it. It stacks really easy, and it's just so easy to kill it. And I'm starting off with the frog, which is the worst, one of the worst ones to start with. It's like starting off with a bird. Because of that, oh shit, I'm gonna take damage. My shield failed. They blow up. It's like dealing with the bird. Suckers, not these birds, but you get the point. Lisa, kill them. And she's almost dead. And at that point, feel free to eat food. I do not have the MRE yet, so yeah, just eat some food. If it was a ground enemy, I was gonna throw in a Geo. Alright, so those two were dead. Anybody throws a fit about you eating food, like healing food, tell them to get over it. Every boss, everything. Some people are good at it, some people aren't. Healing food just be acceptable. That's what Barbara's for as well, because if she gets full and can't heal, I gotta throw Barbara down to heal her. Okay, please be a ground-based enemy. You are. And you're a crab. Go figure. Crabs are the worst. Because that little side scuttle they do, they're hard to hit. And because my stamina's low, this is even harder. You know what? Oh, no, not her. Him. There we go. And crystallize, so no damage. And kill that crab, please, while you're not taking damage from his bubbles. Alrighty, and he's gonna blow! And shielded that. Let's not waste our fill. Let's go ahead and just use her. And then kill the duck quick, because the duck have that little swirling water pattern. And you can get hooked up on the ducks. Like, you can actually get hooked up on them. And then they do that thing where they chase you and it eats through your shields. And then they can do that. And she died. You can still do it, just revive her. Good job. And I did the wrong direction. Once again, his attacks are directional. I never said I was good at this game. I am actually pretty bad at it, so just keep up with the directionality. And then that happens a lot whenever you have the birds. They swoop you. And so now you can't, you know what I mean? You can't stay on your feet long enough to do that. Hey, Lisa. Stock them. Get rid of the damn ducks. Now this should be a little bit easier. If you need to, like I said, if you have Barbara, bring her out to heal. Every attack hit, even on water where you're not doing damage to them, it's still healing. Like you can see Lisa and my main character taking damage. Or taking healing. Alright, that one's down. That one's down. Alright. Now she'll die one last time, and then it should be on to the last round of enemies. Still no status boosting food, though I would love to use my status boosting food right now. Enough time has passed. I should be able to do that. Yeah, let's get this going, please. Let's stop running and save our stamina. I guess I have to outrun a bomb. Okay.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
And pigs, go figure. They're not so bad, but they hit like a tank. Let's kill off one. It's a lot easier when I got one out the way. Okay, let's get that there so I can get water protection, please. Alrighty, let's get some more water protection because I think I just did a lot of damage to that shield. Switch it back to Lisa. And just get rid of the frog. And there went Lisa again. But still, I'm not worried if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's about to reset. Use Barbara's little thing. Even if it doesn't, it's still healing on her. Also, she died, which means that her hunger should have reset. I know that there's healing over time, but sometimes you just need that base heal. Alright, Frog is dead. He's going to explode. Let's switch to Barbara. Die for me. Thank you. And then we'll just finish up with Lisa. I might have misjudged. I don't know if this is the last phase or not. It was. Okay. There you go. So dive down. You'll take your stuff. Use original resin. It's not overly difficult, but it's not easy either. I'm not going to say it's easy because it's not. But for the most part, bring food. Food is your savior. If you lose her, make sure you have revived food. If you have Barbara, she's great for quickly healing so that you can... You get the point. Diona, if you manage to get her from a draw, is also pretty good. Simply because if you use Diona... Like I said, Diona is less free to play than Barbara, but she is most definitely a better healer than Barbara. Jean is too, but mostly because, one, with her, you can create a shield that you can then switch to Lisa, and congratulations, take a little bit more protection. So if you put that shield plus the water shield from Traveler, the crystallization, there you go. Though, unlike the Traveler's, hers is timed. On top of that, she has her Q, which if you're standing in it, it creates a mist or a field. This field will hurt enemies and freeze water enemies. So congratulations, you're freezing the enemies on the field, and they don't heal while they're frozen. Always a good thing. They really do not heal, so it's already worth it. And then on top of that, they don't heal. Let me see. They don't heal while they're frozen. They're stuck in place, giving you a chance to do it. If you don't shatter, it takes like, I think it's 5 to 10 seconds to break. So that's 5 to 10 seconds of just pure damage to unload on them. And then finally, it's healing you the entire time you're standing within this field. So, I think it's based off of her HP. Talent. Signature mix. Deals continuous cryo damage to opponents. Skill attributes. HP regeneration over time is 5.34% max of hers. So it's healing between 500 and 800%. The higher she goes, the more it'll heal. Not to mention, if you level this up, there you go, you got even more. But I said she's a character you got to get from an old draw. I don't know if you can still get her. You might be able to. Let's see if I can't show her off. I'm not an eavesdropper. I'm just a system mage murderer.
Let me amuse myself a little.
I really am not great with archers. I don't normally play as an archer. Let's see. There we go. So let's see. Q. So now it's going to be creating constant, and as you can see, it's healing her 900 HP. And if I switch to Lisa, During that time, Lisa is getting healed. At the same time, it's adding ice to enemies, so it's freezing them. And while they're frozen, if you hit them with her lightning, you're now doing superconduct damage as well. Just finish her off, please. I need to stop playing around. Kill her already. There we go. But yeah, so there are options. If you're going to use Lisa, I do recommend a healer because it's going to happen, and a Geo character to make your shield. You, for the most part, want to keep your Geo character on reserve. So use them to get your shields and then get them out of battle. They are your backup in case everything goes to hell and you're screwed. But yeah, that's just the basics on how to free to play that one. I said I am world level 45, adventure rank 45. World level is 5. But I have Lisa and Traveler at 80 and have a very weird setup on them, so it's not like I'm min-maxing them. And I think all their stuff is pretty easy to get too. But this is just a basic run through for those of you who need a cheap, free way to beat the Oceanid to farm her stuff. I've used most of her stuff, I think. How many of those do I have left that I can... Oh yeah, I forgot how many of you I have just from doing the new missions, the new Frostpeak. Wow, that feels like such a... Yeah, I have 14 of them still left over. I just need to gather mushrooms. Shit. Okay. But yeah. Until next time, it's been Dying Demon. Y'all have a good one.